What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with a new video. And yesterday we had some interesting developments and stuff. Uh I don't know how to begin this because it's stupid. Now, there's tons of theories on why this is happening. I am willing to go into all of that reasoning on why some people think this is happening and what they think is going to go on. But before that, what am I talking about? Disney sues Florida Gov Ron DeSantis over loss of special district. Disney alleges that DeSantis led a targeted campaign of government retaliation against the company that violates its constitutional rights. Now, multiple things going on here. You have Disney, which, yes, Disney should have its constitutional rights. It has the right for First Amendment, what have you. Disney was making explicit threats against Ron DeSantis and the government of Florida. Remember that. They specifically said that they were going to fund the destruction of the Parental Rights in Education bill. They began this war, not DeSantis. DeSantis was the retaliator? Yeah. He was the counterpuncher in this situation. Disney went to war with the wrong person. They went to war with somebody that was actually going to fight back and not just bend to their will. And now they're having a hissy fit about it. I mean, just a few months ago, you had this one. Bob Iger says he's willing to meet with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis about Disney World. I do not view this as a going to matters situation. He thought he could work his way out of all this. He thought he could make some maneuvers, grease some palms, and they'll get their special district back. No, they couldn't do it. They weren't going to get it back. It's gone. They're going to have equal rights just as Disney World, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, what have you, Legoland. They're going to be the same, and they can't stand that. They had a golden goose here in the special district. Do whatever you want. Build a nuclear reactor. Fund all your stuff. Everything works for you. But now it's gone because you bit the hand. You bit the wrong hand. Let's get into what they say. Disney is suing Florida Governor Ron DeSantis after the state revoked its self-government authority and high-publicized feud over the company's political activities. Remember, that they specifically said they were going to revoke this place. They were going to take away the special district. Not the special district, the legislation. They were actively funding campaigns to go against this district. And we're not talking about the Florida side here. We're talking about California businesses going against Florida business. That's what was going on. Californians in California going after Florida. There's multiple levels to this, and no, Disney's not on the right. Now, do they have a case here? Possibly. Walt Disney Parks and Resorts US Inc. filed a complaint in the U.S. District Court for the North District of Florida on Wednesday, alleging DeSantis orchestrated a targeted campaign of government retaliation against the company that violates Disney's free speech rights. No. Well, you're still allowed to speak. You're still allowed to say anything. You're still allowed to do anything. They're not taking away your free speech. That's the key element here. You are still allowed to say, throw on your pride parades and do all that you want in Disney World. The thing is, they're going for the business angle. Because you went against a bill that you disagreed with while you lived in California, you lost these rights. Plain and simple rights. You lost a special government district. Now, I've heard some arguments that, hey, they made a deal. They should be allowed to keep the deal. No takesy-backsies. Ron DeSantis represents the will of the people within Florida. 100%. I mean, he was reelected to a massive amount of people. Winning districts you don't normally win. as a Republican. So he represents the will of the people. The people agreed with Ron DeSantis doing this. So, as it stands, the will of the people are, hey, we do not like you pushing this on our kids and we're fighting back. I see no problem here. Now, there probably is something. I'm not super versed in legal arguments. I know, just had his name, Legal Mindset. Go check him out. He's a wonderful YouTuber, great attorney. He's actually done work in Orlando. He knows a lot about the parks and how they work. Being a lawyer that worked in these areas, actually the business laws and stuff, and for some of these high-profile parks. And he has a wonderful video breaking all this information down. I'll have it linked at the end of this video probably. But what's going on here is Disney's hissy fit. Their last-ditch effort in this hissy fit. And it's funny. I mean, you thought you could do everything right, and we'll get into something else they thought they could do right, and it bit them in the butt again. Florida's lawsuit claims a board appointed... Oh yeah, Disney's free speech. The lawsuit came after the board appointed by DeSantis to govern the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, which houses the Walt Disney World Resort, voted to nullify 2 development contracts Disney signed in February. There's more of that. Because this special district also basically said, no, you can't do what you did. Because the special district, people thought Disney pulled a fast one. Because the former board that was put in by Disney decided to give all their powers back to Disney, try to circumvent the board and the government. And the board came in and said, no, you still fall under us, and this is bye-bye. This is still our property. This is still all of us. You're just here for whatever reason. The board that DeSantis put in still has tons of power. Disney pulled no fast ones. The board quickly took back their power. Disney, on the one of Florida's largest employers, said that the nullified contract laid the foundation for billions of Disney investment dollars and thousands of jobs. Laid the foundation for billions of investment dollars and thousands of jobs. Oh, nullified. So the fact that they lost this, they lost investment and jobs. No, you lost your own money. I get it. You guys were making jobs. But what was going on in all that? What were going on in these contracts, these deals that you were making? Remember, beforehand, Disney was allowed to do whatever they want without any oversight. Build a nuclear reactor for all they could. They could do whatever they wanted. Now, we're starting to see some stuff, and maybe some of these codes aren't up to date. Why didn't you want these information to come out? I mean, Universal is more than happy giving out this information. Everybody's more than happy. Why don't you guys want to? What's going on there? This government action was patently retaliatory, patently anti-businesses, and patently unconstitutional, the complaint states. But the government and his governor and his allies have made it clear they do not care and will not stop. You fall under their jurisdiction. They're looking into stuff, and maybe you had things that they didn't agree with. Maybe you weren't up to code on stuff. Maybe you didn't think things through. You think of that? Oh, but we had investment dollars. We were going to make jobs. Doesn't matter if you're not up to code, even though I disagree with code. I'm very pro-business and all this stuff, but these are the world we have to live in. We have to deal with this stuff right now. If you didn't fall in line with this stuff, too bad. That's how it goes. Taryn Finsky, I think I said that right, the communications director for DeSantis, said, "We are unaware of any legal rights that company has to operate its own government or maintain special privileges not held by other businesses in the state. This lawsuit is yet another unfortunate example of their hope to undermine the will of the Florida voters and operate outside the bounds of the law," said Finsky. Yeah, there's no other business in Florida that could make a nuclear facility. No other business had the ability to make a nuclear reactor and run it without any oversight. Everybody else had to pay taxes, had to do all this, had to have police, had to pay the state. Now, Disney has to do the same thing. Now, they're mad about that. One thing that I don't think a lot of people have taken note when it comes to lawsuit, and I'm getting sidetracked right here, lawsuits cost money, tons of money. Disney is a mega corporation. Businesses all over the world, they have billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. They're going up against the government. The government, which, at a snap of a finger, makes money. You're going up against a company that has billions of dollars. Going up against something that has unlimited money. Disney has, but it might look like they have unlimited money. They might make it look like they can do whatever they want. They can make all this money in the world. No, they don't. The days of 2018, 2017, when they could actually kind of print money, put out a good movie, and make billions, are gone. What we're dealing with now is a company kind of struggling. Still doing really well for the most part, but the parks is where it makes its money. And fun fact here, because the special district is gone, Disney's paying taxes. So Disney World is paying taxes to Florida, which in turn is going to be used in Florida's defense against Disney World. Disney World is paying for its own demise. Disney World is going up against entity, Disney World. Almost unlimited coffers. Almost. There is a limit. There is always a limit. Florida. Unlimited money. You ain't gonna win this one. This is behemoths going up against each other, and I don't think Disney's gonna win. The lawsuit, this deals with why. However, before the new board took control, Disney pushed the. Okay, so this is talking about the parental rights and education bill, and where DeSantis basically said that they're going to put in a oversight board and everything. This was the fast one that Disney was trying to make. However, before the new board took control, this is DeSantis's board took control. Disney pushed through changes to special tax district agreement that limited the board's actions for decades. The DeSantis board on Wednesday said Disney's move to retain control over their property was effectively unlawful and performed without proper public notice. Yeah, Disney has no way out of this. This lawsuit is their last-ditch effort. Okay? Bottom line, lawsuit is the last thing that they can do. Will it work? Possibly. I highly doubt it. I 100% highly doubt it. But I'm pretty sure, again, Legal Mindset, Legal Vices. Well, no, Legal Mindset is the perfect person to go to for this matter. Wonderful person. I will have his channel linked at the very end. Disney picked the fight with the board. We were not looking out for a fight. We are not looking out for a fight, said Martin Garcia, chair of Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, adding, bottom line, what our lawyers have told us is factually and legally what they created is an absolute legal mess. It will not work. This is them saying that they basically just destroyed this whole move. It wasn't going to work. It never was. Yeah, Disney people out there go like, oh, they pulled a fast one. They pulled a fast one. They showed Ron DeSantis. No, they didn't. Ron DeSantis has their guys go in there and go like, oh, well, we just do this and we have power again. Hi. Disney's not going to win this. They're not. It's not good. Disney is asking the court to declare the legislators' actions unlawful and unenforceable. The company points to statements DeSantis made in April suggesting that Florida should tax Disney's hotels, put tolls on the roads, and even build a state prison next to Walt Disney World as evidence of targeted retaliation. Well, you become state area. You're no longer the super powerful entity. Yeah, they can do that. Oh, this is a high traffic area. Well, we'll put 2 tolls there. Oh, you have hotels. Well, we're going to tax your hotels. You're going to have to pay taxes either way. Hotels are part of it. Okay, more money for us. More money for us. Oh, we're going to put a prison right there. You know, it's just next to Disney. but we're gonna put it right there. And so what if it looks like the Galaxy, their like hotel thing? So what? Yeah, it could be argued that it's targeted, but at the same time, this is whole new land that they can do stuff with. This is new areas that they can build and do things with finally. So, yeah, and no at the same time. They didn't have these areas to do stuff with before. They couldn't tax you before, but now because you opened your big mouth, you lost your district, they now can. They're doing stuff and they're going to find ways to get money. Disney, who can almost print money going up against something that can go, I got billions of dollars now. Disney that has to basically maybe make a handful of movies, resort time. Maybe after a month they can have, or a week or two, they can have billions of dollars. DeSantis, billions. Oh, we're getting tax money from this tourism over here too, not just you. That's what they're not realizing here. That's what Disney people aren't going to realize. There's money at play here. Now, I do have to say on the Disney side, there's a theory, and I think it's a valid theory, that Disney's only doing this to run out the clock. Lawsuits take forever. Even these massive suits here take years. We're not, this suit, unless it gets thrown out of court, which more than likely it will, is just a time waster. They're sending their lawyers in there to waste time to see what's Ron DeSantis going to do. Because again, he is rumored to possibly run for president. I don't know. I kind of lean on the idea that he's not going to run, but he's there. You have the presidential route. In Florida, when you run for president, you got to quit being the governor. That's a rule. There's the other thing. He is a governor. And he just did an election 4 years from 2022. In 2026, there's a new election. I don't think, I believe the rules are that Ron DeSantis can't run again. Okay, 2026. New people up to bat. Maybe they'll give us our district back. Maybe they won't care. Maybe they can bog up the system long enough that they can get a new person in. They get all their powers back. That's another theory. What's going to happen? I don't know. I don't think this lawsuit's going to go anywhere. I mean, they have a 77-page document of just filled with claims and all sorts of crazy stuff. And I don't think it's going to end well for Disney. But let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.